Well, boys, today's the day. Today is a huge day, and it's the day that we will be wiring my 1JZ S13. It's about time. Last piece of the puzzle, mainly, and we should be able to fire this thing up finally very, very soon. So as you guys know, Wiring Specialties has been making me a full custom harness that's plug and play for my S13 with my 1J. That uses all my different sensors, with my ECU, with my chassis, with my stock gauge cluster, and everything, just straight plug and play. It's crazy. They actually gave me a discount code to give to you guys that this whole entire week, all their products that they make are 15% off, which is huge. So you guys that have been putting off buying your harness, buy it now. 15% is a lot. And they do harnesses for so many cars, so many different swaps, and get on there and be creative. So Brian and Earl from Wiring Specialties are coming down very soon. They're gonna have the complete harness and we're gonna go through it, talk about it a little bit, and we're gonna mock it up and plug most of it in, which is pretty cool. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go eat breakfast and wait for them to show up. All right, guys, we got Earl and Brian out here. You ready to lay some harness?
Hell yeah.
Yep. Hell yeah. So they just brought it down right here and it's fully finished up. We're right here, ready to plug and play. This is massive. We got a lot going on here. So how long do you think it's gonna take to plug this whole thing in?
Probably like 15 minutes, just about.
Steph, how long do you think you could do it?
9.
So I know a lot of you guys get overwhelmed when you see a bunch of wires, but this is a lot easier than you think, especially with their harness. So this side we have it laid out. This is going to be our chassis and ECU connect area. So this is going to be our ECU, and this is going to be where it interfaces to the chassis itself. Nice and easy. These are some external outputs that we could use since we're on a standalone ECU. So we're going to work our way towards the engine, and it's nice and simple. Everything is labeled. It's pretty badass. It makes things so nice and easy. We could just take one by one and just start plugging things in, and eventually it'll all line up. So it's a very simple process. All right, guys, ready?
Ready? Yeah, we're ready.
And let's see it.
Boom!
Everyone's hands off the engine.
We took too long.
1540.
1540.
You guys called it.
So
Yeah,
close.
that was pretty close.
There you go. I would say 38 seconds is negligible.
Probably.
Probably not bad.
Gotta look for that 12 mil that was missing, you know.
So I gotta take off the strap, but well, so we did no mock-up prior, so we had to, you know, figure out the whole mock-up first. We threw it on, and sometimes it's easier to go, you know, around one piece through it. So we did a lot of around, back around, a lot of test fitting, but.
Yep.
This is it. It's plugged in.
Time for a burnout.
Oil pressure.
Oil pressure.
You don't have oil pressure sensor in there, I don't think.
Well, I'm waiting for my sandwich plate for the oil pressure sensor.
Makes sense to put the sensor in, yep.
It's almost ready to party.
Yep. Couple zip ties, be good to go.
Hell yeah. Derek, what do you think? You're back at it.
I think it looks really good.
Hell yeah. Guess how long it took?
How long?
15 minutes.
Yeah.
No test fit.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah. Can't beat it. And it looks amazing. Thank you guys so much for coming out here.
You're welcome.
It's weird having someone else work on my car. I appreciate it, though. All right, huge shout out again to the Wiring Specialties guys for coming down and helping me install the harness and just having fun. And we got it in there quick. And it's basically like good to just stay like that. Like I don't have to reroute anything. Like we rerouted it perfect the first time. And it looks good. So Derek is on a dying mission to get this thing started today.
I just want to rig this thing together and fire it up.
I don't like the whole rig thing. I want to do it once.
I mean, that's up to you.
Yeah,
Well,
okay,
let's
so
fire it up.
realistically, the only thing it needs right now is I have to run a power, my main power wires to the starter, to the alternator, and then to the fuse panel. On top of that, we have to do the fuel stuff. That's what we're missing right now. I have to run new fuel lines in the tank because they're old and we're going E85, so we need new ones. We need to put the fuel filter in and the flex fuel sensor. And yeah, so let's just get on it and just do the lines in the rear. God damn it. Nice. Hey, Brad. What's up?
Yeah, nice! Woo! Fuck you!
Got it.
Woo! Screw you! That was a PG version.
Nice work.
New lines, who this?
Right. Well done. That's right.
New lines.
New lines, we're in there.
Alright, so the new fuel lines are in, but we realized that we still have to fill my fuel filter. The fuel filter is huge, and that's very important. So there's no way to put this in the bay. If I do, it's gonna just get in the way of everything. So I'm gonna try and put it in the rear. We figured the best place for it to go would be right there. It's a nice hole, I guess. And we could basically just do this, soft line to the tank, and then do this and cut the hard line and put it like right there.
Looks good. Nice tucked up location. Can't get damaged.
Cut the line there, cut it there, I still have to bend it, but goes there, into there. So I'm about to throw the filter on finally, and we just went and got some packages that showed up, and I think they're sub mail, and Steph wanted to open them, so we're just gonna jump to it. What do we get?
Is this some more Wrinkle Block stuff?
Is this
A gift
Wrinkle
for
Block?
you.
Hell
Hi,
yeah.
Jimmy. I know how much you love this stuff from Al. That's the same guy.
Hell yeah, Al's hooking it up heavy.
P.S. The toolbox was for me too.
Oh, no way.
Enjoy. That was so sick, Al. Who are you?
Oh, you already know, dude, on deck. I just ran out too, that's cool.
What can we spray? Serious. Which one? What can we spray?
Al, thank you so much, that is really awesome. What do we got now? We got another bag.
Did Al order us a book?
Is it looking at a book?
Yeah. All books come in this bag from Amazon. Jimmy, enjoy your gift from Al.
Damn.
Got
Oh my
a lot.
god.
Oh, that's so cool.
Way. Dude.
Oh, that's so cool.
Sick. Al's got good taste.
That's so cool.
Hell yeah. That's so cool. These are all sick, but I'm honestly the most pumped for the Z because a lot of guys have been posting these on the Z pages on Facebook, how they're popping up everywhere, and I've yet to find it. And this is my first Z Hot Wheel, and this is sick. We're adding it to the wall right away. Al, thank you. Oh,
Oh my god, another Amazon huge box for a little thing.
I hate when they do that.
Ooh, that's it. What
Posting?
What's gonna be inside?
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so sick.
That's amazing. That is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
cool.
I'm actually, I'm so.
That's so hype.
This is amazing. Look how sick that is. What do you think, Doto? Dope. That is amazing.
That's so
Now,
cool. Now we
hopefully,
need a frame.
hopefully next one I get with Adam, his door is hitting mine. That's the goal. That is so amazing. I'm so happy with this. Yeah, this is actually
That's so
really
cool.
fucking cool. Whoever sent this to me, thank you so much. This is really amazing.
That's
This is
so sick.
Once again, best subscribers ever. Thank you guys so much. That was a cool little break. So let's get back to work, get this in, and do our thing. All right, so I couldn't find any P clamps in the store, so I kind of just made my own with some hose clamps, and I'm into it. Kind of fits perfect with the indent in the chassis. I'm really happy with it. So fuel filter is now in the rear, which is perfectly fine. The only thing I would suggest, I would suggest this anyways, whenever you're putting your car together for the first time, is taking the feed off of the rail and actually just purging the whole fuel system first, because it's known that anytime you have any problems with injectors, usually comes from the first time you start it. So cool, that's done. Let's lower the car and finish the rest. So I have to run a power from the battery straight to the starter, which I'm gonna use my existing power cable right now, right here, bring it over there. And then I'm gonna run a power wire from the starter to the alternator because it can be smaller and you really need it just to kind of charge the battery, and you could charge it through that. And then we have to get power to the fuse panel, which then powers the ECU. So the problem with sometimes sharing a power wire with the alternator, like direct, there's a lot of noise in the power signal that comes from the alternator, so it's better to actually run a separate wire all the way from the battery to the fuse panel that controls all the car powers and the ECU power, because the battery almost dampens all that noise when it goes back to it, if that makes sense. So right now I have the power cable actually running on the passenger side of the car, which is right here, which is on the exhaust side. So the starter is on the driver's side, so I have to bring it all the way over the engine, which really doesn't have any room, and it has to cross over the exhaust, and I don't like how it sits. So I'm actually gonna undo the whole battery cable, and we're gonna go all the way over in the back where there's no exhaust, and just follow it along the frame rail, just put up new P-clamps, and just do it right the first time, so I don't have to worry about it when you're too tall for this.
Yeah.
But
Oh my god.
yeah, we're good though. I should have just enough wire. I should have actually plenty of wire to do this, which is really good news. I was worried about that. So of course I have the wrong P-clamps. They're too small. Just my luck, but this is what the guys are up to. I hear a lot of screaming.
These guys are over here pretending to be body men, and I just got to give them a little
Why
bit.
don't you have them do some sanding? Wow.
No, I did that whole entire side. Which is the only thing we're gonna paint, by the way, tonight. So they only have 3 cans of paint.
What do you get?
Montana.
What? It's a state, not a color.
No, it's a paint brand for people who write, aka do graffiti.
What color is it?
Boof yellow.
You got yellow?
Yeah.
I did get yellow, but it's not.
He went from one McDonald's color to the other.
13th or 16th.
What do you think about that, Steffi?
Drift slot.
I'm a little upset you're copping the yellow though, because I'm jealous.
Why?
Okay, well, I'm actually kind of excited to see this thing painted, even though it's
Unfortunately, like I said, we only have 3 cans, so we're only gonna do this, that, and the door.
He hooked me up. It was $5 can instead of like $8.99.
And he only bought 3.
I'm
You
getting the
hear
rest
that?
on
He
Wednesday.
bought
2 days.
3.
2 days.
At least the engine bay looks better than last season.
Don't let the camera fool you though.
Still Boofmobile.
I love your stance right now.
the list.
You look like you're.
This is my daily stance right here.
Looks like you're playing laser tag.
That's
right
the
now.
tall boy special. You should know. Oh, look how beautiful that is.
Oh, that's a perfect size.
Hell yeah.
I want to see the first spray.
We haven't even
Grab
got
the
the
paint. Oh
can
my
to start rattling yet.
Oh, hell yeah, overspray. Why do you cover everything but the Beamer?
The Beamer's coming outside.
Okay.
All right. And then you do a little bit of this here. You spin it like that. You flip it upside down. Spin it like that. Do a little round robin here, and then just the straight jerk it off. You know what I mean, guys? It's the steps to shaking paint. Jimmy knows.
So good.
All right. I mean, there's no time like today. Like now, like the present. There's no.
Do it.
There's no presents like your birthday. Well, how's the saying go?
Okay, so you're starting low and going high.
Where's Rye?
Usually you start high. Got him.
It depends on your spring.
So, guys, see, she laughs at me. This is a Ricardo paint job right here. The New Haven special.
Yeah, I don't know if I like this shit.
Brian is chopping up his storm.
Well, that tip kind of sucks.
Yeah, I hate it for painting.
At least this thing will look good online. That's really all.
It's not that great.
We're pulling in the skyline in like 20 minutes. What color, boys? Comment in the link below.
I'm kind of upset that he's gonna be the first yellow car around here.
No, because I told him this. I told him, I said, Jimmy has been calling out doing the FD yellow, and he goes, oh, I'm doing my car yellow. I told him do chameleon.
I thought he was gonna do purple
Change
or
color in the
something.
light and shit.
Yeah.
That'd be some Doto move. but-
It's probably registered as red. He's gonna get pulled over the first day it's out.
Oh, I'm changing it back to red.
Looks good wet. How much sucker hair do you think's in it?
Just one.
Just one, really? That's about 30 less than my hood.
Oh yeah, dude, you never move your bike.
Dude, what have you been doing? I've been busy making a yellow banana.
I've been doing all like the annoying, tedious stuff that you have to finish up on your car that like isn't. It's satisfying, but in terms of like
It takes a long time.
It takes a long time. So like the illusion of progress just isn't there, you know.
Yeah, I hear.
So
Get some heat shrink. What is this?
some wire loom that a sub sent me, which is sick.
What is this wire for? Then?
So it's the charge wire for the alternator.
Word.
So it doesn't need to be 2 gauge.
Looks nice.
Yeah. So this is actually a wire that I pulled out of 5 Series at the junkyard. It's perfect.
Hell yeah.
Love that shit.
That's if you guys need some like battery relocation kits and shit like that, go find a BMW or a Volvo or
Yeah.
any OEM car.
Factory.
Yeah, that has a battery.
You know what though? It sucks to take it out. You gotta pull the whole interior.
Just kick the shit out of it until there's wires that you can see.
All you need is a pair of snips and a good foot. Remember, B, the difference between ordinary and extraordinary.
Is what? What is it? Heat shrink?
Just that little bit.
A little bit of heat shrink.
Yeah, in my room. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Word. What is up, guys? We are back for another episode of YouTube, where we are reporting live. Talk to him, Iz. What's going on, Jizzo?
We got the car over here. It's yellow, as you can see.
Sheesh!
New short bus.
Half of it's yellow.
Gas. I'm gonna get a livery right here.
Saying what? Doto?
No.
203
Saying
Doto.
I was
McDonald's.
gonna do like 3 or 4 stripes like
Yeah,
that last.
McDonald's built.
It's yellow. We spray painted this set board 240 yellow.
Graffiti.
Flash the engine bay. What are you doing?
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Get out of here.
One of the last things I have to finalize is my wastegate because I kind of just threw it in there before, and we're setting it up for a 3-port boost controller. So basically capped off all the lines I'm not using. Got one on top, one on the side, and of course, never forget your firing ring because I always tend to. So just gotta mock this up, and we should be good to go. And all the loose ends should be buttoned up underneath in the engine bed. And of course, the last thing I have to do is power my fuse box. So I'm gonna need another power cable, which I guess I'll just overpay for it in the store tomorrow. And if anyone was wondering, I'm running a VS Racing wastegate. And yes, it's kind of an eBay one. I like to refrain from using eBay parts, especially for something so important like a wastegate, but I didn't want to drop $400 instantly on the tile, and I heard from a lot of reputable people that I trust greatly that these will definitely get you by in the meantime, and they're basically tile clones. I guess tile parts actually fit on here. I'm not condoning, you know, not buying real things, but this will get you by. So I quickly heat wrap the downpipe just because it's a little close to the rack, and we'll see pretty quickly if I have any issues with it. I don't think I will, but just in case. This is as far away as I can get, so I just wrapped it real quick, and we're good to go. So now I just have to wait till my 3-port boost controller comes in, and then we can finish up the vacuum lines, and it's good to go. So final stretch. All right, guys, so huge progress today. We're almost there. So tomorrow I'm hoping that we could possibly start it. I mean, I'm hoping. I'm not going to guarantee it, but it should run.
Do it.
Do it? Yeah?
Say it.
I think it's going to run tomorrow, which is amazing. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try my hardest, but we're going to do it. I was hoping, I want to power up the harness and turn the ECU on because I want to play with it so bad. And tomorrow, that's definitely going to happen, but it might actually run. It'll crank. Might run. We'll find out. So huge shout out again to the wiring specialist guys for coming down, showing me off the harness, and installing it in 15 minutes, which is pretty cool. So of course, don't forget, go cop your harness right now. 15% off. Use discount code JimmyO. You only got a week, a little less than a week now. So 6, maybe even 5. So get it now.
JimmyO.
It's a good discount. So with that, we're gonna end it. So you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and
Have a great night, everybody.